What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the week 19 drop list for Supreme. This is like my 5th time shooting this video, and like I've been spending like an hour or so. Sorry if my energy seems a little low, but I am definitely about over it at this point. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. The first big piece we have is the kayak. So I'd actually never been kayaking until a couple weeks ago, and it was fun. Definitely a little bit of an upper body workout. Not something I would see myself doing all the time, and definitely not something that I would buy from Supreme. I feel like you could probably get a better deal out there. I feel like these are probably going to come in at about $1,200 to $1,500. I haven't seen any like official drop list for prices yet, but this model of kayak retails for just above $1,000 by itself. So adding on the Supreme branding and the little flames and everything, I'm sure these are going to retail for closer to that $1,200 to $1,500 price range. And moving on, we've got some t-shirts. So I was trying to get some better images for you guys of the t-shirts. These aren't the greatest, so I'm going to try and throw some in while I'm editing that look a little bit better. But the first one we have here just says Supreme across it in this like graffiti type of font, and I think this is really clean. I really like the way this looks. Definitely one of my favorite tees from this week. And to the right of that we have the Supreme Manhattan tee, and I really like this tee. I really like the imagery that they went with on the front, and I like the font and everything on the back and the colors that they went with on the back. I'm not sure what colorway I would go for in this tee. It does come in other colors. So yeah, I really like this t-shirt. I think they did a good job with that one. And then moving on, below that we've got the Too Many A-Holes shirt. So I'm not even really sure what's going on here with the images. I was like having a really tough time when I was zooming in to see on whatever device I was using, my phone, my laptops, whatever. Just was kind of hard to make out what was going on there. So yeah, regardless of what the image is, I'm not too big of a fan of wearing like vulgar words on my shirt, which I don't know why. That just is kind of like a thing I have. To me it seems kind of corny or just like weird, so I avoid it, but to each his own. And then moving on, we've got some Dido Moriyama collaborations. So I'm unfamiliar with who that is, but to be honest, I wasn't really feeling these collabs that much until I saw that with like the white shirt, they actually have like a monochromatic red image on the dog shirt. So I'm not sure if that'll be the same for this thighs tee down here, which is a collaboration with him as well. And if you're unsure what I'm talking about, I'll throw some images up. But yeah, I thought it was cool to see that. I don't think that's something that I've really seen Supreme do, is change like the actual colors in the image. More so they always just change the color of the shirt and keep the image the same. So I thought that was a cool adjustment that they had made for this collaboration, even though I didn't really love it as a whole. And then next we've got the eyes tee. So it's kind of hard to make out what's going on here on my laptop, but this shirt, it's like cat eyes or like tiger eyes. I don't know, it seems like a really like young kids type of shirt. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't for me, let's just put it that way. And then next we've got the mask tee, and I think the mask tee is pretty sick. I think the Supreme like writing going down the side is awesome, and the way that they've put this in like a frame is cool. And even though it is more so like just a rectangle image, it does kind of stray away because it's a little bit abstract. It's not like a perfect rectangle, and the idea of the design makes sense to have it in a rectangle because it is like a frame. And then the last t-shirt we have here is the Supreme floaty. It's just a girl on a Supreme floaty in a pool. So I thought these were pretty cool too. Definitely thought they did a pretty solid job with the tees that they went with here. My favorites are the top two for sure, and then if I were to get another one, I would probably go with the Supreme floaty one, but I really do like the mask tee too. The other ones are just like whatever for me. And then next we have the Sacred Heart Gore-Tex jacket. So it's gonna be Gore-Tex, so it's gonna be nice, but you know it's gonna be a little bit expensive. So yeah, these are a piece that I don't really love, but I don't really dislike it either. I feel like the artwork could be cooler if it was just like the floral stuff below. I feel like the stuff that they added on top of it, like this black imagery and this like heart with like a rose or whatever is going on there, I feel like that was just doing a little bit too much. I feel like the design gets a little cluttered, but I could see why people would like these for sure. And then below that we've got like a dirt bike racing type of jersey, almost is what it reminds me of. I'm not exactly if that's what they were going after with this look, but that's definitely what it reminds me of. And I actually really like this blue one and this brown one. I think the brown one's probably my favorite just because it incorporates a couple different colors in there. This is something I could see Travis Scott wearing for sure. And while like racing type of gear stuff isn't normally my type of thing, I actually really like these for some reason. So yeah, thought they did a good job with those. Next we've got some swim trunks, and these are pretty basic. It just says Supreme across and then has like a little white line kind of following the arc of the top of the logo. But yeah, I can't be mad at these. Just nylon shorts and then like with a mesh logo. I have a pair of nylon swim trunks from them with the mesh logo on them, and they haven't done me wrong yet. So yeah, if you like these, I would say definitely go ahead and get them. My favorite colorway for these is probably the orange, but really I mean, whatever color you like, I think these are pretty solid. Next we've got some cargo work shorts, and these are not for me. I see where they were going with these. This is definitely like a skater type of thing to wear, but yeah, not for me. They've got the little like old gothic type of font here on the pocket down there, but yeah, like I said, just not really something for me, not something that I would look to get from Supreme. And then we got this special offer camp cap. I actually really like this camp cap. I'm not too big of a fan of camp caps, to be honest, but I like the overall print that they went with here, or all over print that they went with here. I think the design is really cool, and I think it works really well. Definitely feels you're in like a Japanese or like Chinese market type of area. Yeah, so I thought they did a good job with these, and I think the red box logo really pops off of those. And then moving on below, we've got more camp caps, and these camp caps have gel. They call it like Insta Gel or something, where the logos are gel. You can see they're a little bit reflective here. At first I thought it was like acrylic. Not acrylic. I'm sure it's cheaper to do the gel, but still a pretty cool idea, I think, even though I don't love the silhouette of the hat, and I don't really love any of these colors either, but yeah, still a cool addition to that hat. And then below that we've got some flat bills, and I was trying to decide earlier if I would actually wear any of these, and to be honest, I probably would. Like the pink one, the black one, the brown one, I would probably wear all of those. In the back it has like world famous stitched across the back, so I thought that was a cool little detail. But yeah, I thought these were pretty solid, and they are new era if you guys can tell, but that back panel is mesh rather than just being like cotton like the rest of the hat. And then below this we've got some bucket hats, which I'm not sure if these are actually called bucket hats. I think these are more of like that raffia style hat, so the brim is a little bit smaller than like a true bucket hat, but they've got the Supreme logo kind of like stitched in there with like the rough edges. It looks like it's a little distressed, looks like denim on top of denim, but I really love these. I thought they did a really cool job with these. I think my favorite ones are the white and the black. I could definitely see myself wearing the camo one too, though. I'm not like too big of a fan of like bucket style hats, but I think they did a really good job with these. Next we have what is probably my favorite item, or like one of the items I would be most likely to buy from this collection, and that's just a speaker. So this is with Bang & Olufsen. So I'm actually not familiar with who they are, what that brand is, but this is a very portable speaker, and it's scratch resistant and waterproof, so would come in handy if you're someone who is kayaking or just going to a lake or doing water or outside activities in general. And it has 27 hours of playtime, so that's another good benefit if you're someone who really likes to listen to music and keep the weekend going. And then to wrap it all up, we've got the Supreme F towel. I'm not really sure why anyone would buy these. Yeah, I don't know. I get it, definitely like a Supreme thing or release, but not something I could ever see myself spending real money on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video and this week. Let me know what you guys are planning on getting. Like I said, if I were to get anything from this week, I would probably go with these tees right here, just this like graffiti font logo, and then the Supreme Manhattan tee. The Supreme Manhattan tee, the imagery on that one is just really, really cool. So yeah, another cool week for accessories too. I really like that speaker. I imagine it's gonna be around like $200. I think people were saying that the normal ones retail for $200, so maybe like $220 around there. But yeah, I need a speaker, so I very well might pick that piece up. But yeah, let me know what you guys are planning on getting, and if you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Have a good one.